Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Halo World Championship 2017 Grand Finals. My name is Sims. You are over here on the B stream. Mr. Strongside, brother, how are you feeling today?
It's going pretty well, man. I mean, This is the tournament that I've been waiting for. Since last year, I've been looking forward to this event coming up because you never know what you're going to get. We were just talking about the Envy and Splice series. That's a pretty big upset. You know, I honestly didn't see that happening. I thought, and I still kind of think Envy is going to win this tournament. I think that could be the wake-up call.
I wish there was
another. I mean, I don't know. I keep saying, like, this is their wake-up call. This is their wake-up call. They placed third 2 times back-to-back, but, like,
there's only so many times you can wake up, though, and smell the roses. So
they've got to truly wake up. I don't think they've woken up. Something's holding them back. I don't know what it is. Obviously, we didn't get to see that match. Something is not going right between that squad right now, and they've got to fix it.
So we have dropped down to a duo cast. We're letting Mr. Wonderboy have a break, but we will be back for tri-casts at the end of the day with both of our winner brackets, which is going to be at the bottom there. They are going to be best of 7s. Coming up on your screen now, though, it's going to be Supremacy taking on the mighty powerhouse that is Optic Gaming. Supremacy earlier on, they've managed to take a game off of Crowd Pleasers. But now they have to face the #1 ranked team in the world, Optic Gaming. OG is as strong as it ever has been, and they're just looking to put another trophy in the cabinet. $500,000 prize is what these guys have their eyes set on. Let's take a look now at our 2 teams who are going to be competing. Supremacy in red, Optic in blue. EU versus NA once again. I mean, Mike, Supremacy, yes, they've had a taste of delight. I want to say they did get a little bit of a win earlier on against against Crowd Pleasers. They managed to take a map from them, but now they have to face off against Optic. This team, Talik, Fragger, Solar, SLG, and Punisher, they're already a loss down. They're now going up against the world's #1 team. What mentality do you have to approach this with?
Honestly, I mean, it's a tough mentality going into this. Like, I don't know how exactly I would be feeling going into this match. If I'm on Supremacy, you know you have the toughest matchup right now, and you just lost to a team moments ago, but I mean, you just got to learn what you can from this match, and it's just to say Optic Gaming is really that good. If you're Supremacy, deep down in your mind, you have to know that you're probably not going to take this one.
I think it'd be ignorant to say not ignorant to say that they did get the toughest group. You know, they knew I was speaking to them, and they kind of says, well, we've got Crowd Pleasers, and we've got Optic. It is what it is. We've just got to push on with it, deal with it, and you know, you got to take it as it comes. Royal 1, Royal 2, Snakebite, Lethal, and Frosty. This will be the green wall. Optic Gaming. Plenty of fans around the world to be cheering these guys on as they look to secure their 2nd back-to-back World Championship. And this man, Royal 2, and Harry touched on this, you know, in the pre-game. Right now, potentially, we've got 2 of the world's greatest snipers going head-to-head. SLG versus Royal 2. Reigning from Canada with his brother in the back, coaching Royal 1. I mean, it's Optic, man. There's really not a lot you can say about this roster. They're the best in the world for a reason.
They don't take any team lightly. They look at every team, and they always give it their all. They're coming in prepared, buttoned up. They are going to be playing like they are playing against the next best team in Halo. They don't ever let up. And actually, I want to touch back on that Supremacy point. You know, as a competitor, former competitor, you always think that you can win. Yeah, you may realize, like, hey, we're going up against a top team, but to be the best, obviously, you have to get better. This is where you do get better. You learn a lot from here, and it's all uphill from there.
So, same best as 5 as previous. The groups will be the same map rotation. Kicking things off with Frosty's POV. BR Enhanced, which is now the AR. Grenades go down, just trying to find some feeler hit markers. 2 people jump straight into the stronghold up on top. Catwalk. That's going to be, I believe, Solar. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3 members of Supremacy. Welcome to Optic Gaming, my friends. They're all dead. That almost 4. And honestly, I think we're just going to see some perfect Halo coming out of OG. Just transitioning around now with Frosty. Makes his way over to the nest. Snake back down in the kill feed, Mike, with a double kill. That's Lethal as well. 3 more down here for Supremacy. Really feeling the pressure here.
Yeah, I mean, just they've already got this trip cap initiated here, and they may very well just hold this catwalk and hold Nest throughout the entire match. They're going to keep that other team spawning all the way over by blue and just keep them kind of filtering back and forth. Frosty's going to hang back at red this entire time, and all he's doing is just blocking these red spawns. This player does sneak by. He will catch Frosty off guard, surprisingly enough, but over on the other side, we're just seeing Royal 2 and Snakebite get that control of the blue bend again. You're going to see a long-range rocket go across the map. You're going to see Snakebite pick up the kill. Punisher goes down as well, and they're going to get the reset. That's 3 down again for the guys on Supremacy. Just 4 down for a moment, but these guys are just completely getting outslayed. Look at this. You've got Royal 2 just perfect communication, looking across the map to finish off a one-shot kill, and now just putting on that pressure right back towards the blue bend.
Small score update from the floor for you guys at home. We have just seen Fabi take down Saw Gaming 3-0. And unlike Vegas, this time, all being well, these scores that I am feeding you guys will be right because I'm taking zero responsibility if they are wrong. Double kill coming out of Royal 2 just before he hits the floor, moving over to Fragger's POV. Trying to just force lethal back. He's looking to go maybe transition blue bend into his hands. It is halfway there. Frosty's trying to stop this one. Finally, point on the board for Supremacy, no longer in goosing territory. Also attempting to boost the triple cap for a second. 1-2 members of Optic Gaming will go down lethal. Perfect. Fragger killing spree as well. We highlighted him in the pre-game. 2 members of Supremacy now just in for the charge. There goes the OS on the back of Fragger, wandering around, hunting down Optic member Gaming. Spots the camo guy though. He's going to be shooting Frosty. Frosty just trying to get out of trouble, but he's between a rock and a hard place. 2 members of Supremacy will take him down. Grenades coming in though, thick and fast. And all of a sudden, Fraggy's going to get a reset on the hill. They've got the triple cap as well, Mike. This is nice work from Supremacy. What an answer back.
Honestly, Supremacy is looking like they have literally just kind of taken over completely right now. 26-39 and counting. They've got rockets in their hands right now. Punisher just complete control here over by the nest, but he does notice 2 players fall from his team. Looks like they're going to have to give up that blue bend, but no worries. Punisher is going to take it slow. He does not need to lead the charge here. Just get some protection here by the nest, wait for some of your teammates to spawn up, but they are going to lose that top catwalk because they don't have anyone up there right now. And they'll need to regain control here of that blue bend, but even still, actually, they have not lost control of the catwalk just yet. They're still in control. They do have a player sitting there getting ready for another trip cap, but great awareness into knowing that players are going to spawn there, but getting caught out a little bit too far there, getting hit by Optic Gaming's grenades.
Yep, just looking across the board, trying to find a few more people here as Snakebite's just hunting them down. We'll bring the player outlines on so you guys can see what a grenade, though. Takes out 1, knocks them down, pushes 2 more back into the control tower. And now he's just really applying the pressure. I believe he's got some help from the right-hand side. Yes, he has indeed. That's going to be Royal 2. Takes down 1. That's going to be Punisher. However, nice little rotation there. They will help each other out. They're probably going to take this second plot, which they do. Blue Bend's also in trouble. We could be seeing an answer back here from Optic Gaming as they attempt to try and seal the deal here onto Blue Bend. Snakebite knows he's in trouble and he's forced to move away, as they are now probably going to set up for this next OS. But Snakebite just hanging back, eyes on the prize. Let's see what happens, Mike.
Yep, he's going to be able to get that overshield, take down Fragger, who had the rockets. He'll deal a little bit of damage to Snakebite, but Snakebite's still left with a good amount of overshield here. But even still, Supremacy is leading this game 60-43 still.
Camo guy.
Still holding on to 2. Optic Gaming trying to get this control here of Nest and just get some points back onto the board. But look at this. That's 2 down for Optic Gaming. Again, SLG with the push. Make that all 4 down for Optic Gaming. SLG with the camo and Supremacy looking very dominant here. But they are now going to regain control once again.
That is absolutely incredible. He sat there for about 3 seconds. He didn't take a single shot or bullet whatsoever at Snakebite. He just smiled and said, I'm going to sit here like the Predator and watch you walk on by, my friend. That is exactly what he did. Managed to rotate around, take down 1, managed to get the hill. But now, Optic Gaming, they've got 2 plots in the hand. 2 players. Going to be Fragger, I believe. No, in fact, it's going to be Solar and Fragger working together. They'll tag that one up. They're still racking up points. Need to be careful here, unfortunately, giving away easy deaths like that. And just really running at the nest. You're not exactly exactly what you want to be doing, especially when there's two players that are just going to give you an instant and free kill. One-on-one battle here with Punisher. Please say it's true. No, it's not. If he'd have managed to get the kill there, that would have been truly incredible. Solar and Fragger, though, 2 will go down for Optic Gaming. One-on-one battle here with Snakeback. He answers the call, says thank you very much. They at least keep control of Nest. Probably going to try and get the reset here, as unfortunately Catwalk, it's going down. They're in a lot of trouble. Hides behind the pillar. Does jump out, which is a questionable jump. But a grenade kill and a second kill as well. 2 more members of Optic will drop down. But you know what? They're really not making anything happen because the plots are still, or were for a second, in the hands of Supremacy.
Yeah, the Supremacy is able to hold on to that Catwalk and the blue bend. That's going to be 2 down for both squads. Make that 3 down for Optic Gaming in just a moment. And SLG picking up the rockets now as well. So keeping that power weapon control. That overshield is going to be up. He'll pick up a free kill there on Snakebite. Spots a player, I believe, on his radar, making his way over to blue bend. And look at this. Can he pick up this kill? Gets the long-range rockets. He does get some damage on, but what a play, a sneaky play there from Frosty to hang around and make that nice flank.
Yeah, that was a big kill. If he wouldn't have got that, that's, ooh, if he gets his second one, that'd be even huge. He doesn't. He turns around for a second. Solar cracks him in the back. Down he goes. 2 plots, though, in the hands of Optic Gaming. 10 points away from taking the lead in this matchup. Royal 2 looking for SLG. Grenade comes in. Down he goes. Snakebite behind him. He's going to need some help, though. He can just bait and switch if he really wants to. 3 members here of Optic are trapped inside the base, but he will be taken down there on the Catwalk. Solar, though, just patrolling around, making sure that they do keep control of Catwalk. They've got 2 plots back, but they need to keep a hold on Nest. Lethal will drop down because he's got no shield. All of a sudden, Royal 2 comes back to help him out, but look at the teamwork here. 3 members of Optic. They get called out on Supremacy, and then they just wipe them out. Still keeping control of those plots. And honestly now, that little bit of a cushion, that buffer that Supremacy had, Mike, it's starting to look very, very fragile.
Yep, Optic Gaming with the trip cap, turning things around in the last moments of this game right here. Definitely turning it up. And, you know, I really got to give it out to the Supremacy guys. Going up against Optic Gaming, you know mentally that's got to be tough going up against the #1 team in Halo 5. But they are definitely putting up one hell of a fight and showing that they can compete with the top North American team right now, and also known as the world's best Halo team from last year's Halo World Championship.
Oh, they get the plot, though. They get the plot, which is incredible. I have no idea how they managed to do it, but they did, and now it's all drawn up. 90 points apiece. But Fragger, that was a huge mistake. Those rockets did go down. That could be a massive swing hit for Optic Gaming. We're going to see Blue Brent. They really didn't want to let that one go. Unfortunately, Fragger, though, he does drop down. And now Optic Gaming, they can take the lead once again, Mike. This is going to come down to the wire, though.
I'm surprised that Optic Gaming is leaving that. Actually, they went for that overshield so they could get that to keep that attention towards Blue Bend. But look at this. Supremacy's able to get control of Blue Bend. That's 2 down for Optic Gaming. Can't Supremacy hold on for just about 20 seconds longer and defeat Optic Gaming in game #1? They are doing it 97-95. They get 3 down for Optic Gaming. Make that 4 down. For Optic Gaming, and Supremacy take down Optic Gaming in game #1. What is happening?
What? What? What's happening? This is the World Championships. We can't be doing this on day #1. My heart can't take this kind of things. How does that happen? That is absolutely... Well, we've got to bring up the stats here because there is one man who has just gone Super Saiyan, and that is Solar. 28-15. That is an incredible performance from a young man at his first major event at a World Championship against the #1 ranked team in the world. That is awesome stuff, and Supremacy just showing that Europe really does... I mean, we're only in game 1, right? This is game 1. Let's not get ahead of itself here. This is Optic Gaming we're talking about, and there's still a series to go. But
just by what you just said right there, even just that, if this is Optic Gaming, this is the #1 North American team. This is the world's best Halo team from last year, and Supremacy never even been to any other event outside of Europe.
Yeah, this is the first time. Narrowly missed.
This is the first time they've played against top-tier North American teams and players, and they're able to beat Optic Gaming in their first matchup against them. First game. That's unheard of. I don't think we're getting ahead of ourselves. Yes, it's game 1, but
I know you want to get hyped, but this is. I mean, let's see how this rolls into game 2.
I know.
We need to remember that this is the #1 team in the world for a reason, right? And it's how they. I mean, you saw at the end there as we were looking at the player POVs. Lethal just had a quick cheeky giggle to himself and shrugged it off because it's one of those things. This is what happens. You can't get down on yourself. If it's one thing that I like about Optic Gaming, you never see them go quiet. You never see them get angry. Like teams, they'll just usually go down. They'll put their head down. They won't talk to each other. They'll just kind of look from left to right. But with Optic, it's either smiles or, you know what, yeah, it's fine. Let's just move on. We got game 2, boy. It's not over just yet. Yeah. And I think that's the good thing about the mentality. I mean, look, it still smiles all around, pounds around, happy days for these boys.
See the smirks from Frosty.
Yeah.
They feel good.
And it's just one of those things. We've got a little bit of a listening area there. You probably just heard it on the stream. We will be going to a listening with these guys during game number 2 to hear just the one thing we said back at Vegas, Mike, how confident this roster is, how concise the call-outs are. Everything is, you know, it's a stellar performance from these guys.
Yeah, and you're seeing the smiles from the guys on Supremacy. You know, they're feeling good after that win as well. 100-95, game number 1. That was Eden Strongholds. Going up next, Coliseum Slayer. You know what? You do not want to let Royal 2 get that sniper. You do not want to lose this power weapon control. You gotta make sure your mind is right and focused on those each and every time they come up.
You say that, but there's a man on the team of Supremacy that wants to say something else about this. It's given us Frosty's POV to start with, so we might as well stick with it. SLG going for an early sniper does get it. One-on-one battle will come here. I believe that's going to be Fragger. Lethal forced back into the cave. We've still got one player out on the outskirts. It's going to be the sniper rifle falling in the hands of Snakebite. This is Team Slayer. If you are just joining us, welcome to game number 2. Currently, Supremacy are in the lead, taking victory in game number 1. Eden Strongholds. Tweet the stream, use the hashtag, and join in on Twitter and Facebook, both at ESL Halo. Use the hashtag HaloWC. We're streaming on Twitter, we're streaming on Facebook. There's also an alpha stream going over on twitch.tv/Halo. There's just Halo all weekend, baby. It's an absolutely fantastic time to be alive. $1 million is on the line. Optic Gaming currently in the driving seat of game number 2, Mike.
Lethal gets caught out in the open on bridge, but you know what? It doesn't matter. He's able to connect 2 sniper shots, take down that player. Still has 7 shots left in the chamber here. 8-5. He finds a headshot, takes down Punisher. Make that another. No, not just yet. Now he'll make it another one. Finishing off the kill with the headshot with the pistol. Does knows players are coming. Yes, takes down Punisher for the second time in under 15 seconds. Punisher back to back, looking for the spawns. Look at this. Optic Gaming right now is showing no mercy. Right off the spawn, these guys on Supremacy, they are in trouble.
Looking at the points, Lethal at the top with 6. Unfortunately, we've got a Goose, which is loose. It's going to be SLG down at the bottom while his teammates, we've got 2 breadsticks for the French. Ironically, Lethal now with a sniper of his own. And this is what's so scary about Optic Gaming. We talk about the times, like how good, you know, Royal 2 is with a sniper rifle, but really, anybody on this roster picks up that weapon, they are going to do some nasty, nasty things. 8-18 as we approach 2 minutes of play. Solo with a perfect kill on Royal 2. They will claw 2 back. Still a 10-kill deficit here. Finally, SLG will put one on the board. Looking around, though, for more. He smells blood. Rockets have just been picked up by Frosty, though, so this is kind of where things are going to get really interesting. But you know what, Mike? The claw in that back, they did have 11-kill deficit. Now it's only down to 6.
Yeah, but Frosty does have the rockets, picks up a double kill, using these perfectly right now. Does have a player chasing him. Doesn't matter, he gets some help from Royal 2 to finish off that kill. Still has 1 rocket left, knows that there is a player in the cave, gets a call out, has a player pushing him, but look at this. Optic Gaming is just already putting shots on SLG, takes down SLG, but he'll be able to get down a death grenade and finish off Frosty.
So we're going to switch around on the POVs and see who's alive and who's not. We will find Solo after an amazing performance game number 1. Let's see if he can do the same in game number 2. 2 members of Optic will put the pressure on. Down he goes on SMG. Punisher also dead. He will fall. Looking at Fragger's POV. Possibly, yes, not actually the last man alive, but does find the fresh sniper rifle. Needs to rotate to his teammates. They're over here on blue side. Optic will be spawning on the opposing side. This is comeback time. You've got the power weapon. You've got SLG to your right-hand side. You've got Solar down bottom on SMG. There's, you know, there's the communication there. They've got the setup, Mike. They need to defend this guy with Sniper, but they also need to allow him room to move around the map.
Yeah, and it looks like he does have that maneuverability, but Frosty's going to stay alive. Whoa, missing that there, going for a no-scope. He's got to connect here. Will get the help of SLG, but that Sniper's going to go down on the bridge. You know, they were able to get that Sniper control. Now Frosty with the Sniper, so let's move over to him. He's got 9 shots here, but we weren't able to really see too much with that Sniper being used on Supremacy. It was more just almost kind of playing scared or afraid, hanging back a little bit too much. And Optic Gaming was able to push and collapse onto them because they didn't have any pressure from the Sniper. Frosty, this is how you need to play with this Sniper. He is putting that pressure on. Now he's giving some cover towards those rockets. They know a player is up there, might be able to take off that. But look at that, Lethal's gonna finish him off with grenades. But look, Optic Gaming, instead of sitting back with that Sniper, Frosty is pushing up towards the center of the map, making sure he can get new sight lines and be able to help out his teammates. And that's what you want to be able to do with that Sniper.
Pure aggression, but the SMG comes down. That's going to be, I believe, Solar. He actually just scoped Snakebite through the air. We didn't get it on camera, but you saw the guy. He just moved through the air, whiffed him, took him down, spins around now. It's going to be Lethal coming in for the challenge, throws down a grenade, doesn't quite find the tag as it catches the wall. Sniper rifle transitioning back into the hands of Optic Gaming, 38-26. We always say around the 30-point mark, things get a little bit tricky, and no less here as we see them really putting the pressure here on Supremacy.
Now Royal 2 hanging out in a perfect spot here with rockets. I like how he's not pushing up. He can hang back, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to catch a player off guard. They think that your entire team is pushed up, and look at this, picks up a double kill, finishes off a one-shot kill, trying to find some players that could be spawning here over by the red corner, but looks like they are going to be spawning across the map, but he's going to take it slow anyway. So let's actually move over to another player. Let's check out Snakebite as he's got the Sniper over by the Sniper rifle, checking out the cave, trying to give some cover fire here to Lethal. New Snipers coming up as well. Royal 2 picks up a rocket kill on the other side of the map, picks up a double. Snakebite just staying alive. Him and Lethal are just hanging out, taking players' attention over here. As you see Frosty and Royal 2 on the other side start to make a push, and they're flanking in. Look at this, Royal 2 pushing up from behind. Frosty as well picks up a kill. Both of them picking up kills. You may not see too much action right now from Snakebite's screen, but he is definitely contributing to his team, just being a nuisance, being someone that's in the way. We're at 48-29 right now, 49-30. It's about to be a stake.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it, unless they can get one more kill. Does get the no-scope through the air and whips it out with the Magnum for the quick draw. Takes him down 50-30. I mean, from that, I want to say, fair enough. Optic, amazing players as ever. Once they get going, it's really hard to stop them. They will just absolutely bring you down with all-out aggression. But at the start, SLG didn't have the best of games. He was goosing probably up until about the 10-12 kill mark. I still think they put up a really good performance at the start. They kept it neck and neck. They had the lead here and there. 15, 15, and 13. We're looking at some of the KDs here on screen on
But
the
look
Carnage
at
report.
this stat here. Take a look at this. Power weapon kills, 12 kills. 12 power weapon kills from Optic Gaming, only 2 from Supremacy. That is definitely going to make things very difficult when you're not getting that power weapon control. We saw Royal 2 hanging out with the rockets there. We saw him with the sniper rifle earlier. Frosty with the sniper. Snakebite with the sniper. Everyone just constantly with that control. And we're taking a look at the replays earlier from the first game when we saw Supremacy take game number 1.
And then we saw a replay at the end there, which kind of the story of game number 2. Snakebite and the boys just really showing Supremacy why they are number 1 in the world. But awesome stuff so far. We've had some incredible action. Things are going really well. And I'm hoping this is the story of the entire weekend, because after we've said before, once these pools finish, no one's going home. 2 people are going up, 1 person's going down, and everything's best of 7 from there. Supremacy at the moment, they're doing really well. Fair enough. They're not going to be winning any series. Well, if they keep playing like that, they won't be. But who knows? Anything can happen down in that loser bracket. We could have one team doing the absolute beast mode run. Optic Gaming, they did answer back in game number 2, looking to do the same here in game number 3. I think it was just a warm-up for them, to be honest with you. Maybe they just give them a taste of success.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Supremacy guys, they were digging deep. They were digging deep, regardless warm-up or not. I mean, you beat Optic Gaming in a game that's in a tournament environment. not just hyped. I mean, that's an achievement in itself. Not like talking about Supremacy as a whole, how long these players have been playing, competing, and first time to the States competing and all of that. Like, I'm eating my words from earlier. These guys, they do think they can win, and they, after the game number 1, obviously, they honestly proved that they can compete with Optic Gaming. Going into game 2, it was a stake, 50-30. Optic Gaming was trying to make a point that they're going to try and close this out in a 3-1 victory now. And, you know, I have a feeling they may do so, but I may be eating my words again, and Supremacy may be able to pull out a victory here.
Well, we'll find out. Fathom Capture the Flag will be your game number 3. Tweet the stream. Use the hashtag HaloWC. This, of course, is BStream over here on twitch.tv/ESL_Halo. Thank you very much for joining us in the Twitch chat. It's an absolute pleasure. Shout out to everybody in there. Feel free to drop any Kappa bombs. We all appreciate a casual Kappa now and again. So on this game, Mike, watch out for Snakebite, Dadbite, a.k.a. in-game leader, a.k.a. Mr. I'll take a light rifle and happily go and sit on a vat and just completely and utterly drill the opposing team until there's nothing left. Snakebite will take... No, in fact, he won't. I'm talking rubbish. Solar answers back with a perfect kill. Fragger also takes down one. We've got a flag on the move, I believe. Mike will look for another player's POV. SLG with the railgun, but he will shortly fall afterwards.
Yes, he will. That flag will be moving. We'll take a look around at all the players right now, and that flag is away for Optic Gaming. So you're going to see Frosty move into the base to try and get a flag grab, but let's see, Frosty's going to make this move here on the other side. Let's see where this flag is. It looks like it's over in the treehouse, so let's see where this flag's going to be. You're going to see Fragger with camo comes flying in. I believe that's Frosty. Gets the beat down, keeps the flag alive. What a play by Fragger. Trying to throw a grenade, bounces it off the wall at himself, but it doesn't matter. He's able to get some shots at that player in his base, and Punisher is able to take down Lethal. So that flag is still alive. Let's stay here with Fragger, see what he's going to do off the start here. You've got Optic Gaming putting a lot of pressure on these guys here in this base. You got to just hold them off and get a kill or two. That flag's still sitting here. Let's move over to Solar, though. Solar is in the base and trying to keep that flag alive as well. He gets the touch. Yes, he does. And Lethal is just trying to stay alive now over on the other side. But look at this. Solar's going to fall. You've got all these players here from Supremacy. 3 down. Last player's going to be Punisher. Let's see if he can make it happen.
I think Frosty's just done it there. Oh, no.
The flag is still there. He didn't do it just yet. Does he get it? He does get the touch, and we are still alive.
This is the story of Fathom CTF. Finally, Fragger will move to a different location. Going to jump up onto the ledge and also then move into the attic window. He's also got eyes on the prize when he can look at top mid, maybe put some great shots on anyone who tries to advance down. Railgun has just spawned. I'll be looking to see who picks up. It's going to be SLG also, charging it up. You can already hear it. You know, I mean, I like what he's doing. He's putting some shots on some people from the base, but he's also just giving away his position, which is a little bit unfortunate because now, Mike, he's no shields. SLG, though, double kill in the kill feed.
All right, well, you know what I want to listen into is the French team. Let's see what their communication is like, because they are holding on right now, and Fathom capture the flag.
J'ai besoin d'aide, prends le camo, il y a un camo bas mid, Sur Sony. Je te regarde, je suis pas.
Gros stylé sur leur flag.
Faut un mec reste avec moi, faut qu'un mec reste avec moi. J'ai un silo,
Norman il bloque.
Oh,
dommage.
Oh, what? Non, top mid, il a camo, le camo est top mid, c'est Royal 2. Royal 2, le camo, nice. Elle bouge nous, stay
Il va top rouge le camo. Top rouge le camo avec un light. Il avance pas le camo.
Oui, que le camo, ça peut pas même là, faut se barrer.
Adver de shot,
Adver de shot, top in. Oui, top in.
C'est Royal 2,
Camo de shot, top in. River,
Roche de guerre.
T'es bleu. Nice. Camo, top in.
Le flag de shot alors, petite porte.
Top mid. Ni rouge, plus de camo.
Le flag one hors batterie. Il rouge one shot, gars, il rouge one shot.
Top in, un mec top in.
T'as oublié, non. Ils savent que je suis là.
Ni rouge, Royal 2. J'arrive. On a la ri. Go.
J'arrive. Nice.
Faut flash chez nous.
Là sur moi la batterie.
Un flag, ça va run.
Et deux shots hors batterie. Deux devant chez eux. Ça va pas mid. Deux devant chez eux, un qui va pas mid maintenant.
Roll flag, one shot.
Ouais, on est devant.
Deux devant chez nous encore. Réveil rouge.
Moi je suis chez nous. Oh, j'ai créé
10 seconds to railgun. Enemy team score.
And there you have it then as we come back in from the listing. Optic Gaming will draw this one up 1 apiece, but I'll tell you what, Mike, what a performance Supremacy are pulling out the bag. I did not expect them to do so well like this against Optic Gaming. They did, however, mention it. We said they answered back, so we are now all drawn up 1 flag apiece. Frosty just trying to stay alive, maybe take someone with him before he dies. He does go down. Railgun will fall top mid. Once again, though, with Lethal just being an absolute nuisance in that generator area, they do get him out of the base finally because he is just a complete pain in the backside and causing Supremacy all kinds of problems.
Yes, he is. Frosty making a push here. Let's see if he's going to be able to take down. Oh, no, what? He is not going to be able to. That's going to be 2 down, but Snakebite's running the flag. Over on the other side, we do have Solar running the flag as well, so let's check in with Solar as he's moving that into the treehouse. Now back to Snakebite as he is going to leave that flag behind, and he is just chasing down Solar. But Solar looks like he is already back into... No, he's not going to be able to make it.
That was weird.
That flag's sitting out here. Snakebite is right there. Can he get the kill? Snakebite does get it. What a big kill there from Snakebite, but I believe SLG is right there. And no, they're not going to be able to make it happen. That flag will get returned. Optic Gaming caps flag number 2 and goes up 2-1. Still a lot of time left, though. Supremacy putting up a hell of a fight so far, and I expect them not to let up anytime soon. Punisher trying to stay alive in the base. Snakebite will get back down, though. And you know what? Look at Supremacy right now. They are playing a little bit of defensive, but they're trying to get a pick. Trying to get a pick to move out, but the shots are on point for Snakebite right now.
Oh, Dad, why? Dad, why? Just spins around at a pinhead, absolutely drills the French down. And I want to kind of quote on what mentioned earlier on when you were talking about how they just got a little bit overzealous with that flag. I'm not entirely sure what Solo were doing. While he was crouching, he definitely probably went for a thrust slide, but it didn't quite happen. He ended up just crouching in the middle of nowhere with a flag, and down he went. 2-1 is your current scoreline. 5:50 remaining on the clock. Frosty, super aggression underneath bottom mid, hunting them down because he smells blood. He sees SLG's outline as well. He also sees the little blue light, so he knows where he is. Another one comes up behind him. Speaking of little blue lights, can he get the kill? Yes, he can. SLG, see you later, Frosty. Takes him down. One person above him as well in the treehouse. This will be a great opportunity for SLG to do some damage, which he does. The Spartan charge comes out of nowhere, though. RKO for Royal 2 takes him down. We'll trade off with him at least. So let's go back on the POV of Snakebite coming off of the respawn. Grenade goes down. Solar, get the hell out of my generator, you my friend.
Fragger, though, picking up that big railgun kill. This could be what they've been waiting for. Picking up a kill or 2. These 2 here have to stay alive. You've got to stay alive and wait for those other 2 teammates to push up, pick up a kill. It's going to get hit by a grenade. Great grenade there by one of the guys on Optic Gaming, so that's going to stop their push. Fragger knows the player is pushing. Can he pick up the kill? He does. Camo player here as well. Gets the beat down, but not able to pick up the double. That's going to be Lethal staying alive, so let's move over to Lethal. Getting pinged by grenades, but he's got a teammate nearby. Takes his distraction, and look at this. Lethal's gonna sneak around. Nice little dipsy doodle. Nice little back and forth action there from Snakebite and Lethal. A little bait and switch, Haru here. Now we're gonna see if Optic Gaming can pick up these couple kills here, get the railgun and that spawning bottom middle, and then maybe make a push here into the base. You're gonna see Lethal actually just full on push here, not waiting for this railgun here. You're gonna see a flying ground pound push in. Punisher goes down. Lethal getting his shields back, going in for the push. Fragger trying to stay alive as well. Fragger pushes. Big slay there from Fragger to take down Lethal. Look at this, 3 down for Optic Gaming. Let's see if they're going to be able to push over from the other side. You know, Supremacy hasn't been able to get a flag going here for just a bit. They can get control of this railgun. They might be able to do something here, Sims.
Yeah, big power weapon in play. They need to grab that and make something happen with it. 20 kills now. 20 bomb coming out of Royal 2 on the opposing side is SLG doing the damage with 17 kills. 2 flag returns also. And as I say, that SLG does fall. Snakebite coming in clutch with a double kill in the kill feed. Lethal taking control of top mid. Will take down Solar, and now it's just more slays. They try and run another 3rd and final flag here for Optic Gaming. There's a free camo for your son as well. And down goes the railgun. That's going to be Frosty with a double as SLG hits the floor. Railgun comes in. That's the last guy alive over here in the corner. And there you have it. In the meantime, all this is going down. Optic Gaming run the 3rd and final flag. They take game number 3. But again, Supremacy sticking one in the bag themselves and making it not the easiest of work here for Optic Gaming, Mike.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, going up 1-0 there at the start, definitely didn't see it coming. Supremacy, I mean, you really got to give it to these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, player,
no fear
fan,
at all.
Like anybody who, if you're new to Halo, these guys, this is their first time playing against Optic Gaming, and they're not just rolling over. They're putting up a heck of a fight here. Those stats, you saw 20 kills from Royal 2, 17 Snakebite, 14 from Lethal, and 17 from Frosty. But on the other side, SLG putting up some big numbers as well. Not as big of numbers we've seen from Solar previously.
It's quite nice to see SLG doing that, because it's about time that he stepped up to that player. We know that's how SLG plays. We know he's at that level of player. We've not quite seen it yet. Earlier on, we saw him just whiffing shots with that sniper rifle in the early games, and it just should not have happened whatsoever. Maybe now he's woken up. Maybe now this is the real thing. They're moving into game number 4. The big question is, can Supremacy push Optic Gaming to a game number 5? That would be a wild thing to imagine. I don't even know how we'd react to that.
Well, we did see them win a Strongholds in game 1.
Anything can happen.
Could happen. I don't know. If we're going to game 5 here, yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But look at the Optic guys, definitely looking very composed right now, looking very comfortable, communicating, talking to each other, not getting quiet. I mean, they never get quiet, though. These guys
loud and proud.
Definitely loud and proud. But, you know...
In fact, no, I take that one back. Sorry, excuse me to cut you off. They're not loud and proud. Optic Gaming is quite the opposite. They're the most calm and composed team in the HCS.
We need to go to a listen in that next game with them just to show everyone at home how composed these guys are. So you'll hear listen-ins that we do with a handful of teams, and you'll hear screaming, chaos, and it's hard to make out even what they're even talking about. But as a player, they're able to make that out because that's their type of environment they're used to. But Optic Gaming, you get into a listen-in, and it's like 2 people or 4 people just holding a casual conversation.
Perfect words. Absolutely perfect words, Mike. It's a calm, casual conversation. Royal 2 in the back with the call-outs, watching those camos, watching those OSs, watching when rockets and snipers are going to be popping. And then in the meantime, everyone else is just calling out. I mean, it's great. It's tidy communication, right? You don't want none of this shouting, screaming. And fair enough, some teams live off that, and that's absolutely fine. But with Optic, it's just really calm and condensed call-outs, and they make every single call-out. It's one of those things where they'll actually call out the individual players. You know, Solo, he's one shot over here, or it's Fragger. Make sure Fragger goes down. It's very, very condensed and concise call-outs. So we'll see how this goes down. We're moving into a Plaza Strongholds, as you said, strong side. Slightly, there's still a chance. There's definitely still a chance because they did take a Strongholds earlier on.
Yeah, they did, and it was a close one at that, so they're going to have to focus on getting the power-ups, but also just focus on controlling that bottom basement, or the pit stronghold, and controlling the nest. We're going to see if they're going to be able to do that, but while we're, you know what? I'd like to jump to a listen-in with Optic Gaming off the rip of this game. We're kicking things off with Frosty. Let's listen to their communication. Astro, listen-in right now, Optic Gaming.
Yeah, they're gonna put their sodas there.
No shot soda steps. Solar has camo. Quad solar.
He's at bottom mid, right? Someone's at bottom mid.
Yo, in yard with combo.
I'm here.
You got combo. Yeah, you go.
I'm gonna challenge yours.
No shot
I'll be here, Brad. I'll be here.
Yeah, we're going yard.
You have no help, PJ.
Looking top mid.
Alright, I'm in yard.
Top mid and in nest now. I think they have camo in
I
nest.
shot it.
Shot, bro.
We can go hop on mid fast.
Yeah, we're getting yard.
Camo's bottom mid. Camo's bottom mid.
Soda,
We gotta get a kill.
Soda, one shot.
Yeah, he's weak.
Camo guys, no shot bottom mid.
I'm one hit.
Got
Nice,
camo.
camo dead.
Camo's dead.
S4 and top. Cafe.
I'm getting
In top side plus 2. I'm watching yard. 1 in cafe.
Guys, I'm getting bottom mid.
Yo, TJ, go bottom mid.
No shot nest ramp.
I'm here bottom.
Nice shit,
In dip.
Yeah, dip. One in dip. Nice job.
TJ, go.
One bottom mid and there's one.
Matt, we're leaving bottom mid.
Flowers, bottom mid.
Absolute on pillar, guys. On pillar.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yo,
go.
2 cafe. They're running. Cafe ramp. One shot dip. Flowers weak.
Flowers no shot.
Soda.
Alright,
One shot soda.
No, in bottom mid.
Bottom
Last
mid.
guy
You
bottom
guys
mid.
contest.
No shield. He's no shield bottom close. No shield bottom close, bro. Brad, play your life. They're gonna spawn.
Close going soda.
Might be loop spawn.
One shot pillar on me.
Looping cafe.
Nice.
Alright, looping cafe. Yeah, glass.
Player lives here. Player lives.
Shot, he's down. I'm gonna fly. Yo, TJ, go for that. Yo,
We can push us 3. Alright.
Yeah. Fragger's absolute in there.
I got him.
Keep your
I'm
shield.
only side. I got a melee. One bullet.
I'm gonna get one TJ. Come.
Behind you.
I got re.
Nice.
Nice job.
Yo, good melee.
Matt, play your life. Matt, play your life there. Absolute
Absolute
Nest.
Nest.
Wow.
What are they doing? Absolute Nest.
They're so Nest. TJ might be able to get shots. They're gonna spawn bottom left.
Yeah.
Alright, they're gonna cap this in bottom mid.
Do not let him get bone.
Yeah.
That's something. They can't. I can.
Yeah, I'm bottom mid.
Yeah, he's one shot driving.
They're still driving.
51 camo guys.
Fucking
Two dead. Two dead.
Fair few choice words that are coming out of Optic Gaming, but right now this is exactly what they need to do. They just need to go absolutely all in on Supremacy and really stamp their name on this game, which is exactly what they're doing. Triple cap in effect, Mike, for the second time, pretty much in a row here for Optic. 43 points to a very mere 2.
It just looks like Supremacy is scattered all around the map. They're not able to get a capture on any of these strongholds when they're getting players down on Optic Gaming. So they do now have 2 players down on Optic Gaming. They've got control of the yard, but I mean, you've got a long way to go. You got to get control of one of these other ones, push out to basement, but Supremacy is, look at that. You saw Fragger jump up to Yellow Sneaky and immediately get dropped. He didn't even have time to drop back down. Optic Gaming was just immediately having their sightlines right there. Supremacy, 1 by 1, look at this. They're charging out by themselves, like fighting 1v1 battles. You gotta be working together here. They're getting into way too many 1v1 fights here. And then you're just getting collapsed on top of that. Huge kill from Frosty as well. Look at this, going for another trip cap. Actually, it looks like they may trade with the Nest over there, but 66-3 right now. Optic Gaming just putting on a show here. Just individual battles, picking players off. Supremacy just getting caught off guard all over the place. Frosty is running around like this is his house. Like, it doesn't matter, this is my house. I'm gonna go wherever I want to, when I want to. Charges this player, let's see if he's got Snakebite. Doesn't matter, Snakebite's right there to finish the kill, 74-3.
Yeah,
and another trip cap.
It's all it is. It's pure teamwork, man. The communication is absolutely on point. Every single time someone gets called out, there's a member of Optic Gaming to answer that call. Punisher's also probably going to get wiped out by Snakebite. There you go, down in the kill feed. AR in hand. Lethal also picking up 1 with the BR. Make that 2. A solo will get dropped down. SLG does answer back with a perfect on Royal 2. And now we're here with Frosty. Triple cap in full effect. Will block anyone moving forward, though, from Cafe. Throws the Splinter Grenade. Uses it to an absolutely fantastic ability. A little bit of a ring around the rosy there from Fragger, but it's not too long. As all going to be Royal 2. Just game, set, and match. Optic Gaming defeats Supremacy 3-1. The French are now down at the bottom of the pool. 2 losses, unfortunately, Mike, in the bag.
What a slaying fest from Optic Gaming there. Literally just running around, able to do anything. A lot of assists coming out of them as well. Take a look at the stats there. 13 kills from Frosty, 12 assists from Lethal. Just some big plays here from Optic Gaming. And literally that's the Optic Gaming that you know. Yeah. That's the Optic Gaming that everyone is used to seeing. That's what I think a lot of us were expecting for the entire series to be like. But Supremacy, you got to give it to those guys. They put up a hell of a fight in the early games of that match. And, I mean, Optic Gaming, they just finally ended up turning up there.
You kind of said that's the Optic that you want to see, but that's the Fragger that we've seen before that you don't want to see. 3-10. Sometimes, Sonny, now and again, he can go hot and cold points, and we have spoke about this back at the European Pro League. And then other games that we've seen previously, it'll just go absolutely God mode. But, you know, commiserations to Supremacy. They are now 2-0 in their pool. So they're going to be dropping down to the loser side of the bracket. Whereas we'll see Optic Gaming versus Crowd Pleasers fighting it out for the #1 spot. Great games, though, so far. I mean, like you mentioned, fair enough, we didn't want to get ahead of ourselves. We wanted to get hyped, but Supremacy, there's signs of life in that. There is definitely signs of life, and we know that this team, they've done amazing things. When we watched them back in London, they pulled that back-to-back win through the loser bracket run. There's no reason why it can't happen the same time round, a second time round. When you put these guys, you put their backs up against the wall, and they come out swinging, man. I am so excited to see what happens.
I'm not counting these guys out at all.
No,
you
just
just
bottom
can't.
of the pool, bottom of the pool, it's not over yet.
Yeah, you know, talking to SLG, you just hear the passion this guy has. I mean, all these guys on Supremacy have so much passion and just so much dedication and heart and will to want to just get better and want to be the best. And just seeing, the losers bracket run. that they had in London, and then coming here. I mean, I expect them to make it a few rounds through that losers bracket, and they're gonna have some tough matches. It's not gonna be easy, but they've shown that they can fight with the best, and they can put up a hell of a fight with these guys, and they're not coming in here like, hey, we're just the team that's going to get beat up on and we're not going to win any games. No, they are winning games. They are proving that they have what it takes. All right, guys, so you know what? We've got Lethal here. Hey, good to have you here, by the way. I want to talk to you a little bit about that last series you just had, especially, game one. Afterwards, it cut to you guys in your squad, and you guys were laughing, and you had a big smile on your face. And, obviously teams normally don't laugh and smile right after they lose. They try and get super focused. I guess what was the reason? You guys just trying to, let that one by? Just, it's game one. We're warming up. What was that about?
You see, I wish I could just say it was that. I wish it was something like that, but it's not every day you see your teammate get ninja'd for a triple kill to lose the game. So
oh, no.
I didn't even see that.
It's pool play, so luckily it wasn't in a super serious match, but
yeah.
I don't know if it was on stream, but Snakebite actually was going for his triple kill, and I don't know, one of them was Red Nest, and PJ got him one shot and then got ninja'd, so.
You missed that.
We missed it.
No, you missed it.
Someone missed it.
No, you missed it. You control POVs.
I didn't miss
it. See, I can do this. I can stop him from talking now and press his cough button. You actually did this, so you need to hold full responsibility for that. There you go. It's amazing.
Get a replay of it,
Feels
please.
good to be
it was
quiet.
Amazing.
Just really quickly then, Lethal, I have a quick question from a viewer at home. Did you underestimate Supremacy a little bit in the first matchup?
Honestly, yeah, kind of. I didn't know much about them. I know that they had a close series with Fab, but that's pretty much it. And I think also, when you hear them calling out all those French words, those French accents, it's kind of distracting. So
really?
I put half underestimating them a little bit and half
not knowing what they're actually saying about you.
Yeah, they could have been saying anything.
Oh, they probably are abusing. We've heard them say some stuff in the past. We've heard them say some stuff.
I mean, after that ninja, I'd be saying stuff.
But overall, then, you look forward at your games. Then, you guys are coming in hot. You're coming in as the ranked #1 team in the world. Do you think, obviously, you've got a point to prove? Last time we were here in Burbank, you lost out to Envious, which is rather unfortunate. You got one trophy on the mantelpiece. You're looking for a second one. Is there any pressure on the team to perform this weekend?
No, I think we're kind of just trying to do the same thing we did last Worlds. Last Worlds in pool play, we lost a game to Epsilon. We have a European team in our pool this time. Lost a game to them. Just trying to exactly replicate it.
So I gotta ask, did you by chance catch the Envious and Splice series?
Yeah, I was watching that during our warm up.
So what are your thoughts about that and about just Team Envious kind of honestly kind of falling apart right now?
Honestly, I don't know. It's been slowly but surely. Every time you see them at the events, you see their body language. It seems like something's off with them. None of them look happy ever, except Hugh every now and then after he gets a triple no scope or something.
Every now and then.
But yeah, I don't know. Splice, I think, finally showed what we've all been kind of expecting from them. The past couple events they haven't played, up to what everyone's expected, and then they made it through to the LCQ, but they played really well against MV. So I think it kind of goes hand in hand.
I think the one thing for me with that roster is, and you kind of mentioned what we're expecting from them. We watched Shotzi just doing stupid, and I do mean stupid things online. Obviously, it didn't happen when we went to Vegas, and we hadn't kind of seen that. Do you think that there lacks a bit of a leader and a bit of age, and someone who's been there, done that, and seen it on the team? It is a really young team.
A little bit. I mean, Shotzi's first tournament was UGC, so yeah. I feel like he definitely probably is trying to get into the swing of it, and the more events he goes to, he'll get more comfortable. So I don't know. I think Boo Boo kind of struggled at Vegas, but he seemed to be playing smarter and better against Envy. So if Boo Boo plays like Boo Boo, then I think the whole team works better.
How do you guys feel with your team coming into this event, practicing? I know we came out and shot the player profile video with you, and you were always constant. I need to be on. I got to be back and practicing at this time. How has practice been coming into this event?
It was good up until you guys showed up. You guys
taking away some of your sleep.
You guys got me on a
precious
terrible sleep schedule. We lost a couple scrims. That's why, if anyone was wondering. No excuses. It just wasn't our fault. It was all Mike. But no, we got a scrim in pretty much every night. We did the same thing we do before each event. Same old. I don't know. Just feels like a normal event. Yeah, feel good.
So just before we let you go then, 2 questions. Best team here, apart from yourselves, you can't name yourselves, best team here and best individually skilled player here.
Including my team on the on the player?
No, you can't include either of your team on there.
The best individual player here is Hugh, closely followed by Penguin, I think. But Hugh is just, he's always doing something amazing. Like, even when they've been losing lately, he just is going off. So I would say him, and then best team, Liquid. I think people still, for some reason, don't give them the respect they've kind of earned. They give them a little bit, but they're 3-0 against that MV roster. They play us close every time, and, you know, they just work good together.
Perfect. Right. Thank you very much, Lethal. Obviously, good luck against your crowd pleasers matchup. Lots and lots of Halo action going down for the rest of this weekend. We're going to take a very, very short break, guys. And when we come back, another 2 teams will go head-to-head in pole play. It's going to be an awesome, awesome weekend. Tweet the stream, use the hashtag HaloWC. We'll see you in a second.